Story Zachary the Angel, Part 1. The Final Goodbye. Zachary was only 15 years old when the doctors told him there was nothing more they could do. Cancer had ravaged his body, leaving him weak and frail, with a mere fraction of his former energy. He had tried to stay strong, to smile through the pain, but as the days wore on, it became increasingly harder to pretend that everything would be okay. His parents were devastated, and his friends had already begun to say their goodbyes. One night, as the cold air filled the room, Zachary knew it was his time. He closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and felt the gentle tug of something different. It wasn't the pull of death, exactly, but something warmer, something more serene. He didn't understand it, but he wasn't afraid. It felt like a soft promise. The next thing he knew, Zachary opened his eyes and found himself lying on a bed of flowers. Around him, people stood watching with serene expressions, and the air was filled with an otherworldly glow. Mountains floated above, defying gravity, a breathtaking beauty he had never imagined. It was heaven. A tall, muscular man dressed in a white robe approached him, carrying a long sword encrusted with colorful diamonds. The man stopped before him and spoke in a calm, authoritative tone.
"You have been called.
He pointed toward a distant mountain suspended high in the sky.
We must reach there without delay."
Zachary, still overwhelmed, stammered.
"But how? Look at me, I'm just a kid."
The man smiled gently but firmly replied,
"You are not an ordinary child anymore. You are now an inhabitant of heaven. Follow me."
Without hesitation, the man leapt into the air, bounding effortlessly from one floating boulder to another. Hesitant but driven by a newfound strength, Zachary followed, discovering with amazement that his body obeyed as though it had always known how to fly. Together, they journeyed until they reached a grand council where the leaders of heaven awaited. The leaders, radiant and wise, addressed him in unison.
"Zachary, we have chosen you to become an angel. Your work on earth is far from over. Angels are unique among the heavenly beings, for they can travel between earth and heaven, bridging the two realms."
As they raised their glowing staffs, Zachary felt an incredible surge of energy. His body began to shine, wings of light sprouted from his back, and he experienced a power unlike anything he had known. He was no longer the frail boy who had suffered. He was transformed, ready for his new purpose. The leaders conveyed their message to him, their voices resonating with divine authority.
"Your time on earth has ended," they declared, "but your purpose remains. A fellow angel is trapped on earth, lost and alone, awaiting your help. You are the one destined for this mission. You are the perfect one for the task. You know the land, you know the people, find her."
And with that, Zachary found himself soaring through the clouds, no longer a dying boy, but a being of light.